everybody. Welcome back to Calling the Shots. We are your hosts, Kiki
and Kira.
And guys, we're just happy to be here. Listen, we had some audio issues.
We always have audio issues, but we're up and running and we're ready to go.
We really are. I hope you guys can hear this. I hope you can hear it.
Yeah, no, honestly. I think it'll be good, though.
No, I'm sure you can. We're getting audio peaks. Things look good.
Yeah.
How are things going for you, Kira?
Good. My kids are sick.
Okay, you texted me that and I forgot to respond to that part. Pneumonia,
right?
My
son has pneumonia. Isn't that so sad?
That's so sad.
So he just turned 1. But he probably has asthma. Like, you can't officially,
diagnose that at that age.
At that age, but he probably has asthma because every time he gets sick, his lungs go crazy. No. So he has pneumonia. So that's literally all I've been doing.
Okay,
it's just taking care of sick babies.
I am so sorry.
I know.
Genuinely, I got walking pneumonia when I was in 5th grade. I'm convinced they'd misdiagnose me. It's the worst. Every time I stood up, I kid you not, every time I physically stood up, I would throw up.
My gosh. That's awful.
Anytime I would go to the bathroom, I was like, well, now I'm going to barf.
No, seriously.
I was sick. I remember I was a gymnast at the time. I went back to practice and my Leos were all big on me. All my leotards were baggy and my coaches were concerned about me. They were
are you okay?
Yeah, they came to my parents and they're like, she lost a lot of weight.
You're like, she was sick.
Yeah.
No, I had walking pneumonia too, and it it traumatizes me to this day. I was 12.
Yes.
How do I still remember it?
I know. How do we remember that?
I still remember that I felt like I could not breathe. So I feel so bad for
poor
him.
Baby.
I know, he's miserable. He's a mess. So we're just cuddling him all day and not going anywhere. So I've literally just been chilling at home. It's kind of nice though.
Yeah.
So
just sick days.
Yeah. How about you?
Let's see. My Powder Puff League is starting out this week.
Oh, that's so exciting.
I'm so excited. Haven't practiced. They were like, who can come to practice? One person liked the message. And that's kind of how it rolls in our league, and that's kind of what I like. It's really chill, no pressure. We're just having a good time. When we're out there, we're competitive, and then we're we don't even practice.
When's your first game?
Thursday.
Okay.
So the day this episode comes out. Wait a minute.
Oh, yeah.
What day is it? We're filming on a Tuesday.
We're filming on a Tuesday. We usually film on a Wednesday, but we're Tuesday today, so
yeah.
You'll hear this in 2 days.
Yeah, so enjoy. Something crazy happened the last 2 days in the sports world and we didn't talk about it. You know why.
Yeah, that's why.
That's why. My Powder Puff League is starting up. What else? I went snowboarding yesterday. Mondays are my days off a lot of the time.
That's
Sunday
fun.
and Monday. Yeah, so went snowboarding.
That's cool. I've never been snowboarding.
Have you gone skiing ever?
No.
None of the above?
Polynesians don't do that.
Yeah, well, you could. You could do whatever you wanted.
But that's not in my nature.
Yeah, it's true.
No,
you're
I'm
it's not
made
in
for
me.
the snow. I'm supposed to be in a humid, warm climate.
Yeah, I
want to try.
You should try. You honestly should try. I love wakeboarding, or if you surf or anything, it's similar concept.
I get it.
Yeah, surfing, wake surfing. I wake surf as well, so it's kind of
You're
similar.
quite the outdoorsy.
No, I don't. But here's the thing: I don't actually snowboard. I went skiing growing up, and I was traumatized. And I get it because it's you pay for a day pass, and it's so expensive that my parents are you're going the entire day, sunrise to sunset. You will be out there later, So I hated it. And this was actually I went twice this year, and it was the first time I had gone in 8 years. And even before that, there was a huge gap. So I'm on the bunny hills.
Was it fun though?
It was fun. Yeah, I went because I've gone with my friends. They love going. My boyfriend loves going. And you just borrow someone's pass, and then it's I paid $15 for boots for the day. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no,
that's the way I want to do it.
Yeah.
So it was a good time.
Okay, well that's fun.
Yeah.
I want to talk about one other thing.
Tell me.
Are you on the Sofia Richie?
Okay.
TikTok.
No. But I saw your story,
to.
And I need to be.
I'm obsessed with her.
I saw one thing of her wedding dress.
No, yes.
And I'm
obsessed with her. She's the new it girl.
She is.
And I feel we had to bring it up because I love her.
No, for real. I would have gone down a rabbit hole from that one video, but I was on TikTok for work, and I was You stay on TikTok
tonight.
for work.
Do it tonight.
I will,
and let's
honestly.
regroup because honestly, she's everything. She just got married, and her
wedding dress was beautiful.
Beautiful. She's like a Chanel ambassador.
Yeah.
And it was like a whole rebrand, and I love like a good marketing strategy here. And she's all Chanel now. And
I love that.
I love her.
No, I don't know.
I love her.
I will go down a rabbit hole. I don't know much. What I will say, I just love the vibes I get from her.
They're like, old money, like
yes.
classy, and it's crazy because she used to be with Scott. Do you remember Scott?
Yes.
She used to be with him.
That's like how I knew about her.
Yeah, and she was like baddie Kardashian era vibes, and now she's like
she's elevated.
She's so elevated. She's like I vacation in the Hamptons, like she's just everything right now, and I want to be her. I want to change my whole style. I'm throwing my closet away.
I think that's why, like, people like that, you admire them so much because you're like, this is next level.
Oh, it is.
Like, I could do some of this, but, like, to actually be her is, like,
do it.
Like, so impossible because she is her.
Yeah, she's her, and her wedding was amazing, and
I love that. And I will be going down a rabbit hole.
Seriously, go do it because we're in love with her around here.
Everyone, didn't you, like, you posted a TikTok about this, didn't you?
Yes.
And it got big.
There's probably like 600,000 views or something.
Yeah, that's good.
I don't know. We're all obsessed with her. I think we all saw that she's the new it girl, and now everybody's like, oh my gosh.
Jump on this train.
I just love how I'm so easily influenced. I'm so easily influenced. Like, she came out, I was like, okay, changing my whole branding.
I'm so excited.
It's fine.
Speaking of weddings, because we're talking about her wedding dress, right?
Yes.
We got a big wedding to talk about.
A huge wedding.
Huge wedding.
We've been talking about it. I mean, you go ahead and do the honors.
Well, no, like I was gonna say much anticipated because when were we talking about? This is okay.
Was it last week?
It's Simone Biles. Simone Biles got married, guys.
Simone Biles got married.
The best gymnast of all time.
We talked. Was it 2 weeks ago?
I think it was 2 weeks ago.
We talked about her bridal shower,
and it was gorgeous.
On Cloud 9 theme, stunning, yes. So pretty. All of her friends and family, and she looked so good.
And I don't think I realized that the wedding was so soon.
Okay, my theory is I don't think they did either. So what had happened was they kind of eloped in
That's
Houston.
what I was curious about. Looking at the pictures, I was like, what's happening?
It was pretty much like a courthouse. They got a judge in Houston, and it looks like just those two were there. And they said, I
literally love that so much.
I've said so many times, I, like, regretted my entire wedding. Like, I wish I would have eloped. Like, the best part was marrying my husband, obviously. Like, I love him.
Yeah.
But the rest of it, I shouldn't have. It was so not us. Like, we were the type that we should have eloped. So, the fact she eloped, or at least
that's funny, because I've thought someday when I get married, I think I could see myself, like, eloping, so destination intimate, yes. wedding, something like that.
Yeah, and so they said that they are doing like a destination wedding this summer with like their close friends and family, but they just decided to get married.
They just went for it and were obsessed?
Yes. It's so cute.
Yeah,
and they looked adorable.
That's the thing. They still looked so amazing, yes, of course.
And I love that she didn't go too big because it's not her like a huge, big celebration with everybody. Yeah. It was like a very simple white dress. He looked good. And they just had like a little judge. They had a camera crew.
Yes. And how fun to go from like big bridal shower to something really intimate to, okay, we're going to do a destination wedding later.
Yes.
Amazing.
I know. I'm just so happy for her. I can't believe she's...
Me too. I'm so happy.
Yeah.
She's like... She is everything.
She's everything.
She's so cool. She's the best at everything she does, including getting married.
So I'm excited for the destination wedding, though.
Me too.
I can't wait to see.
Fun. I wonder, do we know where the destination is?
No, and I doubt she'll tell us till afterwards.
Well, yeah, because then people
just want people showing up. Paparazzi.
I just wonder if she was like, ooh, it's international or it's whatever, which I feel like
sure it's international.
Now that I say that, I'm like, it has to be.
Unless it's
You're going to go big or stay home. Yeah. Go big or stay home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So congrats to the Owens. They're now the Owens.
Simone Biles Owens.
Mr. and Mrs.
Here for it.
Love you guys.
Truly. Okay.
Amazing. So we have something fun today.
We have a fun little thing we're doing for you. The concept came about because you guys have heard Kira talk about her spring cleaning, right?
That's 2 weeks.
Which you're done by now, right?
Hallelujah.
And you feel good.
But I literally did everything in my house.
You posted just a picture of your kitchen and you said everything's cleaned, and I imagined my junk drawer in that moment and was like...
No, my junk drawer is gone. Like, it's completely gone. There's pens, and that's about it. Like, I went through every single drawer, like, scrubbed the drawer, and, like, took out everything, donated half my stuff. So, I'm done, and I just have never felt better.
I hate
clutter. I hate clutter. So, anyways, back to the idea.
And inspiration. So, because of this, because we're talking about, because you get rid of things, you donate things, you add your new things to the area. Yes. Okay. We were like, what's a version we can do of this on the podcast? So, welcome to spring cleaning. Okay.
Our lives and
sports.
Yes. So, we're talking about things we want to get rid of. In sports, and things we are getting rid of in our lives.
Yes.
And things we want to add in sports, and things we're adding in our lives.
The more we say this, the more I'm like, this actually
is fun.
Because every week, Kira and I are like, what are we going to do? Yeah. And then as soon as we come up with it, we're like, oh my gosh, this is so fun. And this is one of those things.
It's actually way fun.
Yeah. And
we don't know each other either.
Yes, we don't know each other. So ours could be so different from each other.
And totally not the same vibe, but that's the point.
That's the point.
We came up with these separately so that they're very specific to what we're doing in our lives, what we're changing in our lives, and then specific fun things we want to do in sports. So I think it'll be really cool.
Yeah, I'm like I'm literally so excited.
Okay, should I start?
Yeah, what do you got for us, Kira?
Should we start with a sports thing?
Yeah, let's start with the sports thing.
Okay, something I want to get rid of in sports. Are you guys ready for this?
I am.
Fans streaking the field. Streaking the field, or just like running on the field, running on the court. That is so embarrassing, and also like we're done with that.
This is funny. My high school did like an organized streaking thing for like the senior night football game.
Really?
When I say organized, like everyone met in the gym. There was like, I'm pretty sure our female vice principal was like there to oversee it because it was all the girls. They would like, you would like get to, this is like the more I tell people this as I'm older, the more I'm like, this is weird.
No, that's weird.
This is weird. Because girls would get together leading up and like decorate their bras and like Spanx or whatever. And they would run across the fields.
Wow.
During halftime.
Wow.
And like they've done this. I bet they still do this.
In high school?
That's
what's getting me. Like,
that's what's getting me. You can't be like half naked in high school running across the field.
I don't want to see a 16-year-old half naked
absolutely not. And I remember like growing up going to football games and it was like, oh, cover your eyes, it's senior night. Like I am from the weirdest small town, you guys.
No, honestly, that needs to be canceled immediately.
I wonder if it did get canceled, maybe like during COVID or something. But like this was a thing, and you would see all the pictures from it. And like
hate that.
It was the worst. I actually like in the moment I was like, oh, this is like I can't do it because the dance team. Like, oh well, and now I'm like I'm so happy I don't have to. Like, I was kind of happy in the moment because I was like, this is not, like, really me. But now...
but, like, you wouldn't have known better either.
Yeah, exactly. You were like, everyone's doing it.
Yeah, you'd have been like, oh, yeah, this is what
I'm literally, 16, 17 years old?
No,
like,
you're so impressionable at that age.
So impressionable.
And whatever somebody says, like, you'd be like, oh, I'm going to go do it.
Yeah.
So, that's mine.
Yeah, that's a really good one.
Fan streaking. I just think it's so just... outdated. It's uncalled for. It's out of pocket. I don't need
Yours are so specific, and I love that because that's literally so
funny.
My
next one isn't very specific, so.
Okay, this one, mine.
Something you want to get rid of in sports.
Something I want to get rid of in sports. Sports shaming. It's okay to be a casual fan. Do you know what I mean?
100%.
I think that
I actually almost added this.
You really?
Literally.
Like, I think it's okay to be a casual fan. Don't get me wrong. If you're a casual fan, don't be acting like you're not. Don't be like, I'm the biggest fan when all of a sudden your team's super good. Be 100%. A casual fan. Be proud of being a casual fan. You can say, look, I'm a casual fan. Look, I'm a playoff fan. Mm-hmm. And we can all accept that and be okay with that. We don't need to shame people for being casual fans. Also in the, like, realm of sports shaming, don't just assume because someone's a girl that they don't know sports. That's
totally.
Like shaming them for being a girl.
The amount of times I've worn an LA Dodgers hat and been asked, can you name somebody on the team then if you're wearing that? No, I can't, and nor do I care.
Oh my gosh.
No, it's cute, okay? I don't really care about the team. No, absolutely. Let me wear what I want to wear.
This actually is so funny. There's this TikTok, and I need to find it and post it to our story. This girl is wearing like, she's wearing, I think she's either wearing like a Chiefs shirt or literally some like Hall of Fame shirt or something. And this guy's like, oh, are the Chiefs your team or whatever? Like, who's your team? And she's like, the Chiefs. And he starts quizzing her.
Oh my.
So she decides to quiz him back, basically. I hope I'm remembering this right.
Good for
She's
her.
like, who are your 3 favorite players? She names the players. One of the players he names is Tyreek Hill, who is no longer with the Chiefs and hasn't been since last season.
That is so
And the way she tells it is she just says, and then he said Tyreek Hill. And she just stares at the camera, and then the TikTok ends.
Please,
I'm like,
find that?
I will find it because I'm not doing it justice with all the details.
That's actually my dream for that to happen to me.
Yeah, right?
Without the LA Dodgers. Because
but that's the thing, that's okay. Like, you're literally like, why would you question someone?
No, literally, who cares?
Who cares?
No, who cares?
Stop that's one of my things.
That's a good one.
Thanks.
Okay, let's do the lives. Something I'm getting rid of in my life, okay? I am getting rid of hustle culture.
Stop.
Yep. Did you have that one?
Keep going, because I need to see if yours is like what I wrote down. What did you write?
I put just like the need to constantly be doing something.
Okay, ours are kind of different. Okay, this is good.
You can do yours right after mine.
Yeah.
Like, I just feel like we really glorify in this society, America specifically, just that you constantly have to be doing something. That you have to be searching for the next opportunity.
It's a badge if your plate is so full and you have no time to just like relax.
No time to sleep, no time to rest. Like, I'm just so sick of it. I'm not really good at like slowing down.
Yeah.
But
it's something to be good at.
Yes. And it's something I really want to add in my life to just be like, okay, I don't need to have my hands in 5,000 things for me to like be productive. I can just pick some things that I love and rest and get quality sleep and
life will be better that way.
Yes. And lower my cortisol levels because I am easily stressed out.
Yep.
So that's a good one.
And
that one's kind of broad, but like pretty much I'm getting rid of the whole hustling vibe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No. Oh, I get it. Because mine is similar, but kind of different. Like, I'm always rushing to the next thing. And I need to not be like, oh my gosh, I have to go. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, yada, yada. Like, I need to just like take a second and be like, okay, oh, I need to leave at this time. I'm going to prepare myself for that. Like, I don't do that. And then I'm like, oh, I was supposed to leave 10 minutes ago. Like, and I'm like rushing and
that's the worst
that's not
feeling.
Okay. Like, that's not how life is meant to be lived.
Yeah,
I genuinely believe. So for me, I was just like, I need to, like yours, I feel like if I took on the lifestyle you're talking about and was better about that, then I would be better about this thing that 100%. I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like, I don't need to be rushing from thing to thing. Like, pay more attention, be on top of things, pause.
Be present for a second and then move on.
Yes.
And I feel like, I don't know if you're like this, but I just feel like everybody's like waiting for me to do something so that I get like so stressed or in my head, like I have to do this immediately because so-and-so is waiting for this or something.
Yep.
And it's like, honestly, nobody's waiting. And if they are, they can wait a little bit longer.
Yeah, it's
and
okay.
For you
it's your
to
life.
Be centered and move forward. And I feel like that's just, so pretty much both of ours.
They're like hand in hand, honestly.
Yes.
Same vibes.
Yeah.
Same vibes.
Should we go to the next one then?
Yeah, should we go back? Are we going back to sports?
Back to sports?
Back to sports. Okay, what you got?
This is my last, this one's kind of broad. Sore losers.
Oh my gosh.
Get rid of sore losers.
And it's in things to me where it's like, I remember I was going out with this guy, and he was so upset about losing, like, a pickleball game.
Oh, boy.
And the whole drive home, he was so quiet and whatever, and I was like...
That's an ick.
It's pickleball. Yeah. It's an ick. I'm like, you're not... This has no, like, relevance to your actual life.
Yes.
Like,
no,
it holds no weight.
Well, it's just not that deep.
It's not
like,
that deep.
There is no... I feel like in pro sports, too, in small sports, in literally going to the gym, yeah, there's, like, a level of competitiveness, but being a sore loser takes away the act of, like, being competitive. Like, it makes it not fun.
Yeah.
And I'm just sick of... I hate a sore loser.
No, you can be a competitive person and be bummed you lost and not be a sore loser.
Yes.
That's like, those things are all possible.
100%. So that one's mine. I feel like it's very simple, and it was just...
It applies in everything. It applies in, like, family game nights, bowling, whatever.
Well, I'm the worst at family game nights. Maybe I'm telling myself this because I am
This is actually one of the ones for your life.
No, I won't play Monopoly anymore, like, with my family.
Oh, Monopoly I just don't play because it's, like, it's just boring for me. It's too much.
I've gotten into, like, literal fights over it, so I won't play anymore. So maybe I'm talking about myself, actually. Maybe I'm the sore loser, especially for
Look, we've all been the sore loser before. It's okay.
But we're working on it.
We're working on it, and we're getting rid of it. We're cleaning it out.
Bye, guys. It's gone in 2023.
Yeah.
Bye, sore losers.
Yeah.
Okay, what is yours?
Okay, my next thing is okay, let me preface this with the fact that I understand there's trash talk, but I also feel like we don't need to be getting so personal with some of these athletes.
We do not need to be getting personal.
I'm like, we're going to talk about their families and their kids 100%. And their wives or girlfriends. Like, no.
No, I'm looking at you, Utah State, because
Do you know what? Utah State literally came to my mind when I was writing this. Because I've heard the most dramatic stories about Utah State.
Awful. So, my husband played for BYU, football, obviously. And when we had to, there was like probably 2 or 3 times we had to go up there to play Utah State. I cannot stand them. Yeah. They're the worst fans. They literally would throw food at us last time. They threw like hot dogs into like the student section, but also they will call people out by name. Yeah, so they'll stand behind the team and they'll be like, "Hey, so and so, your girlfriend by name." Yes. She's a blankety blank something.
Yeah. No, they will look up, they will go to the roster, find their name, stalk them on social media, find their girlfriend, their wife, their mom, their whoever, and they will say explicit things about those people.
No, actually.
That's not okay.
That's actually psychopathic.
That's actually like you have a problem. You're just in the stands. You need to relax.
Why do you have that much time?
Yeah, no, something is wrong with you, and you need to you need to reflect on yourself inside if you're doing that.
And also, I just don't understand how like somebody's sport, what that has to do with their personal life. Yes. Those should be separated. Yes. If you want to trash talk, you could trash talk about how somebody plays, maybe.
Absolutely.
We don't need to bring in family. We don't need to bring in personal issues.
And you hear these stories about like professional players saying like, my kid like will hear these things at school. Like my kid, awful. And that's so terrible. Sad. That's so terrible. This child does not deserve that. Like, this is a child. Yeah, no, I so agree. We need to get rid of that.
We're done.
Too much.
Yeah, we're done with the personal trash talk. I like a good fun friendly.
And that's why I said, let me preface this like, I get trash talk. I like trash talk. There's a line. Yeah, where you're not trash talking and you're being a trash human. 100%. So
100%. Okay, things we want to get rid of in our life. This is my last one. This one's kind of broad as well. And this is big for me. Okay. I'm getting rid of confrontation.
And like confronting people?
Yes, confronting people. And I'm trying to turn a new leaf.
So I just shouldn't laugh, but I relate to this, and I feel like you're probably my only friend that does relate to this. Most of my friends are like, I need to be okay with confrontation.
No, I'm trying to get rid of it. Listen, we're LDS. I listened to conference. Yep. 2 or 3 weeks ago?
It's like a big church conference.
And, a big thing was being a peacemaker and, like, letting go of contention and confrontation. And I've never felt so called out in my life. Because I am, like, I'm not a natural peacemaker. I'm just not. It doesn't come easy to me. So I'm trying to be, like, hone into my gentle side and be less offended and and stop attacking people.
Yeah. So I know this is like so relevant because I get it.
Exactly
I actually had like a few years ago, I had a realization like the way I just want to confront everyone is not the way that everyone wants to have a conversation.
100%.
And while I would prefer someone to just be like, hey, Kiki, this is what you're doing, stop or whatever.
As would I.
As not everyone's like that. And I have to remember that because we would both. Most people, I would say.
Especially women. Yeah. I think we're more on the.
We're just.
The rarity in that confronts people. And
I agree.
Chill with it.
I agree. And so I have actually like taken time to be like, how would this person receive this
critique
or like there's an like if whether it be an issue or like something I'm wondering about or whatever, like I'm like, yes, I would prefer someone to just say something and I genuinely couldn't care if they said it rude. Like, I'd be like, okay, whatever. It's not that deep. It's not personal, whatever. Even if it's personal, I'm probably like, nah, it doesn't matter.
I'd be like, you know what? That's fair.
I'm probably...
Fine.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I'm like, I get it. So I actually have had to do this many times as well.
I'm glad you relate to me on this because
absolutely.
I'm not good at it. I'm not good at it, but I want to be good at it. I want to be like a very... I'm trying to channel my feminine side. Yeah. Because I do think I channel more my masculine energy when it comes to like arguing with people. I kind of like live for it.
The problem is we're good at arguing with people too.
No, so I love debating. I always say like I would have been a great like lawyer.
Yeah.
Prosecutor.
Seriously, honestly. I'm like I feel like I can absolutely unleash on someone in like scary ways.
Maybe we need to just channel that energy like elsewhere. Yeah. Maybe boxing or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, so I'm trying to be like super kind and not be confrontational. That's my other one.
That one is actually so funny.
And this is actually very difficult for me. So that's mine.
Proud of you.
Okay, what is yours?
My next one, I feel like this is like a very big one, but I feel like everyone can relate where you just put so much pressure on yourself to like execute everything super well. And like I have gotten definitely better about like letting the little things go. But in the moment, I'm still like, okay, this has to be perfect. Freaking out, whatever. Yes. Like, and I'm like, I need to take this level of anxiety and like bring it way down to the floor.
Because it's doing more harm than good.
It's doing more harm than good. And I just feel like in a lot of ways, I do that in a lot of ways. Like, I just want everything to be like, I don't know, like I just want it to be so good because it's like, this is something I'm putting out there. This is like, I'm putting pressure on myself to do whatever. And it's like, nobody is putting that amount of pressure on you except yourself. Yes. And that's why I have to like keep telling myself. So that one's really simple, but I think it applies to like so many aspects of life.
I actually need to do that one as well.
Yeah. We need to do all of each other's. So.
Gosh. No, I'm also a perfectionist, so I need to add some of that energy in my life.
Yeah. Okay, and those are the things really we're getting rid of, taking out the trash.
Yeah. Goodbye. We're saying goodbye to all of those things. Yeah. And we're adding in some fun stuff.
We're adding in fun stuff.
Do you want to start this one? Start with sports. One thing you want to add.
I need to look. You start.
Okay, I'll start. Okay, guys. This is what I want to add in sports, okay? Follow me. Stick with me. Aesthetically pleasing colors, logos, designs. Okay. I would love a good rebrand of some teams.
This is so fun.
And how would that happen? I'm not sure. I don't know who to contact.
No, seriously, have you seen? Okay, there's so many TikToks where people just rebrand.
I would love a good rebrand.
Fun.
Yes.
Do you know what'd be fun one day? Okay, me acting like this is so casual. Because if like the NFL, let's say, were to be like every team has to rebrand this year. Like you have to change your logo or something. Dream. Because for somebody to do that. Yeah, because the thing is teams do it on their own every now and then or whatever. But if they were just be like everybody do it, and it can be simple. Like for someone like the Steelers, it's like okay, that's pretty iconic. I get it, but like
we could make it a little bit more chic, a little bit more sleek.
Yeah, could have the same type of energy, but just kind of different.
Different, yes. Yeah, and I just think we need to. I'm just not a fan. There's not a team I can think about where I'm like, oh, I love their branding. Yeah. I would say Dodgers if I had to pick one. Hence the LA Dodgers hat that I wear.
Me as a Giants fan just being like, okay, that's fine.
I'm not even a fan of the team. I just love like the
No, branding. But it is like a fashion statement in a way. Like it's become a thing.
I think we just need to change it up. We've been I feel like no teams have rebranded in a hot minute, and I would love a good, like, different aesthetically pleasing look.
Yeah, which is why those TikToks go so viral. There's so many of those TikToks because people are so intrigued by that.
And maybe a PR team is going to listen to this.
Yeah.
And do it.
Maybe. Because that is, like, actually a big thing. That, like, becomes... I've seen TikTokers where, like, that becomes the thing that they do. Is, like, rebrand people. Because people want it so bad that they're like, okay, I guess this is my thing.
And people want something that's easy on the eyes. And I definitely think, like, sports teams are not easy on the eyes.
Yeah.
Like, nothing is. It's so, like... in your face, we need to, like, tone it down a little bit.
Yeah, I agreed.
So, that one's mine.
Okay, this next one for me is, like, basically what we're doing here. But I really feel like, when we were talking about, why am I forgetting? I was going to say the PGA Tour, but it's not the PGA Tour.
The Masters.
Thank you. Yes. I was really struggling. When we were talking about the Masters and we were talking about the wives and stuff, and we're like, they need more coverage.
Stop it. That's my second one.
Shut up. Okay, we're going to go off on this one.
Okay, yeah, no, that's literally my WAGs coverage.
Yes, WAGs 100%. Coverage. WAGs, if you don't know, is wife and girlfriends, okay?
And I'm going to add families on there because I know
I think I put families in there as well. There's so many things about this where I'm like, I get it. They do it on their own, like, platform and whatever. But, like, genuinely, if you, like, that's such a relatable side.
I want a camera on them at all times.
Yeah.
And I think
if they don't want it, they can say no or whatever. Like, I'm not saying they have to. But, like, I think a lot of them are really willing for it to do that.
Oh, no. Come on.
No,
they want the attention.
Well, but for me too, I'm like, if you really want to get to know someone, you really want to get to know an athlete, whatever, you talk to their family, you talk to their wife, you talk to their girlfriend, you whatever. Like, that's how you really know. Like,
that's funny you put this because I literally
no, seriously,
because we just love the WAGs.
We really do.
And I love the families.
And like, the families, I love the families.
Same. And I was thinking about, like, for example, NBA tunnel, they walk in. I would love to see the wives walk in.
Okay.
And see their fits. I would love to see the families walk in. Like, why do we not have a camera watching them?
We need that. No, seriously. One of, like, at Real Salt Lake, there will sometimes, like, the players' wives will, like, do their walk-ins with them and will, like, take their pictures and post them.
Love that.
So,
and you know people are just, like, itching for that.
Yes!
People love it.
No, people love that. I'm like, what? Let's do this.
We like to see a glimpse into their personal lives.
We get day in the life of the athletes all the time. Guess what? We know what they do. They get up, they go to practice, they eat, they go home, whatever. But, like, we don't get a day in the life of, like, their families.
Yes.
And that's where, like, it really goes down.
That's the most important people in their lives.
Yes.
So it's like we just get invited in just a little bit more. And I would literally love more WAGs coverage. And also just not just basketball, football. I'm thinking of, like, pretty much every single sport.
No, I
like golf, how we were saying, I would love to see.
No, because you watched some of Full Swing, right? Did you watch the finals episode?
Yes.
That was so interesting to me. And it was so good because you saw him and his family.
In his element. And that's like his most important place to be that he loves. And I just felt like, I'm a part of the family.
Yes.
Why are teams not picking up on this?
I don't
Are we marketing experts?
Yeah. Yes. Will people listen to us? Please, I'm begging.
Yeah. Okay, that was a good one. That's a really good one. Okay, I'm going to do something I want to add in my life now.
Okay.
We'll switch from the sports. This is very specific. Hosting dinner parties.
Oh, that is so specific but so fun.
So specific. So
fun.
I keep seeing, like, videos of just people doing these amazing, like, hosting table sets of just dinner parties, especially in summer and, like, their backyards. And I'm redoing my backyard right now, and I just have dreams of just hosting, like, dinner parties. And I want to be that person that, like, hosts more things because I love to, like, throw events and stuff. So I just want to, like, add more of that. Like, I definitely want to do, like, 2, like, nice ones, like, in the summer.
It's really, honestly, like, it's not something most people can do all the time, but it is really fun. And it feels very fulfilling to have, like, people that matter to you in your life all, like, in your area.
Totally.
And you are, like, look at how nice this is for them. Like, you put in so much effort.
And you create, like, this fun little experience. And I just love, like, I love making a table. I like making food look pretty. Yeah. So that's so specific, but I will be doing At least 2 this year.
Yeah.
That is the goal. Hopefully this summer.
No, that's
so
fun.
yeah.
I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, mine, I just need, this is hard for me because like I mean it and I don't, but I need like a schedule in my life that's like a flexible schedule. Yeah. Because I am not like a 9-to-5 type work person. Mm-hmm. That's why I love my job and like so, like, but because of that, things aren't always at the same time and things pop up. So I have a hard time being like, I'm going to work out right after work every day when, like, no, I might be doing, like, a community event or a game or whatever.
That's so hard if you thrive on a schedule.
Yes.
Which I do thrive on a routine. Like, so that would be really difficult for me.
Yeah. So, and that's, but there's still things that matter that, like, have to fit in. Mm-hmm. So for me, it's, like, finding, like, what works in, like, a very fluid, flexible schedule where it's, like, I just need to do this many times a week. Or, like, I can't say I can go to bed every night at the same time because I have a game, but it's, like, these certain nights I know I can. These certain nights I know I can't.
I think stressful of you.
No, because it is, like, very all over the place. And it's hard. So I think just finding, though, like, things that matter that, like, I will fit into my schedule and, like,
being like, these are my 5 non-negotiables, and I will be getting these done. Literally. Because this is what makes me happy. Yeah. And makes me feel fulfilled.
Yeah. It's good for me. It's good for everyone.
So you can show up as a better person or a better worker in all the other aspects.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, I totally understand that.
Yeah.
I have a very specific routine and, like, pretty specific days, so... Sorry.
No, don't be sorry.
That's like fun though.
It's so fun.
It's fun like to do this that time of your life. Like I had a period in my life.
Absolutely, you have a family. It would be like really tough for you to do that now. You have kids. They have to be on a schedule. Yes, this is like that's the era. This is the era I'm in. So I got to work with it.
And enjoy it while it lasts.
And have
fun. It's fun. Mm-hmm. So fun.
Okay,
I like that one. Well, my second sports one was WAGs.
Yeah, no, it's just fine.
But I will just add a random one. NFL team in Utah.
Okay, did you hear they're talking about an NHL team in Utah?
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think it might be NHL or MLB, but they're like the soonest it would happen is like in like I don't know, like 3 years or something like that. Moves. So that would be really exciting, and we do need that.
That's random, but that was like my bonus one in case we had a.
Yeah.
Same one.
This one is like so weird and I don't even really have a solution for it, but I feel like there needs to be like a beginner's guide for someone who wants to get into like a certain sport. Like,
I love that.
Do you know what I mean? Like
why don't you make it?
I should, honestly.
Why don't you sell it?
I should, because I feel like I love Kiki's Guide to Sports. I love telling my friends about it, and I've gotten some of my friends interested in like football or whatever. But like I just want everyone to feel like it's not like, oh, I just don't know about this, so I can never know about this. Like, you can decide to start liking sports or a team or something like that at 100%. Any point in your life.
Why don't you make, like, a TikTok?
I should.
And, like, dedicate every video to, like, today I'm going to tell you how to watch football.
How to watch football. So, yeah. If I find that.
You're so good at that. You should actually do that. It's a business opportunity that you're, like, sleeping on. This is a business opportunity.
Nobody take my idea because we'll know you took it.
Yeah, we will.
Find a way to fit that in my schedule.
You probably won't be able to do it better as you, though. So, like, good luck.
Thanks,
good luck trying to get it off the ground.
Yeah, true. Facts, okay? But I was just like, that would be so good.
No, that'd actually be really cool.
That's mine. I'm glad you liked it because when I wrote it, I was like, this sounds dumb, but, like, the concept is cool, I swear.
No, that's actually, like, that's a niche market. Yeah, that you could really tap into. Maybe a YouTube channel? I don't know.
Yeah.
Just tossing it up there.
Just tossing some ideas out.
Okay, my next one. Oh, this is our last one. The last thing we want to add into our lives. Mine is random acts of kindness.
That's so good.
Yeah, no, I just want to add, like, my husband and I want to add, like, a certain, like, budget we have in the month to hopefully just, like,
give back somehow.
Oh, I see somebody, like, I feel like I should give them like a really big tip or something. Yeah. So I want to do that more and just, I don't know. I feel like it's so fulfilling when you get to do something like for somebody else for no reason at all.
And it keeps you so grounded.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's like life is more than just about me and what's going on in my schedule. Yeah. It's about these people, like other people in the world. Yeah.
So that's mine.
I super agree with that and support that.
Challenge you guys to do a random act of kindness.
Yeah, do a random act of kindness.
And we will too. Yeah.
Mine is also kind of a nice thing, but like a kindness type thing. Someone the other day was saying, honestly, you talked about, like, you're realized as you were listening to, like, church conferences, and someone told me that they realized this too. They were like, you never want to be the type of person to talk bad about someone behind their back. You want to talk good about someone behind their back. And I don't go around hating on people. Like, I actually really try not to. But I think the mantra, like, talk good about people behind their back is, like, a really good mantra.
Because sometimes you just don't say anything at all.
Exactly.
Like, to go out of your way and, like, say something good.
And uplifting is, like, and, like, I want to be people's hype woman so bad. Yeah. So, like, when they walk out, I, like, always try to do that. And I genuinely mean it. Like, it's like, oh my gosh, you look so good. Oh my gosh, I love this. Whatever. I'm like, I need to be doing that about people all the time. Like,
I love that.
I
think
so
sweet.
You know what I mean? Yes. I just think that's important.
No,
so,
I love that. I liked how we had very wholesome lives.
I know. So cute. It's so cute.
No, those are good. I think we should just end on that because that was perfect.
No, I think so too. I think we're good.
Yes. So, quick shout out at the end.
We always do our women's sports shout out.
So, Aaliyah Boston, #1 pick in the WNBA draft to the Indiana Fever. Shout out to her because we're both basketball fans now.
Because all of a sudden,
out of nowhere, I've been humbled and I'm a fan.
So we got to give them a shout out.
Oh yeah,
shout out to the WNBA and to her specifically. Yes. Honestly.
Okay, well, we love you guys.
We love you. Fun. We hope this inspires you to do your spring cleaning if you haven't already. Whether that be, something like mentally, emotionally, literally, physically cleaning. We had so much fun coming up with these lists.
No, it was actually so fun.
And clearly so much fun talking about them.
Yeah.
So definitely do that. Yes. And in the spirit of kindness, thanks for listening, guys. Yeah. We truly, we just love you guys.
We love it. Do all the things, follow, subscribe.
Yes, that stuff genuinely matters. So if you're willing to do that, we would really appreciate that. And we'll see you next time on Calling the Shots. Bye, guys. Bye.